What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Boozer here. Thanks for stopping by. In today's video here, we're going to be doing some live arena action, some PvP action for you guys. We are on the cusp of finishing off this season's 13-20 seasonal points so that we can get our 100 mythical mats and our aspect of Suroth a little bit faster this month. I have been playing some extra bags just because I was prepping for some vacation time away. But also, I'm actually performing the best I've had in a long time. So I was hovering around 70% win rate up until yesterday. In which case I did drop to 69%, but still 69% is the upper average of what I usually can do. My usual average is about 66, 67, 65, around the mid 60s. And it's been incredibly consistent since the start of Live Arena. So this season doing a little bit better than usual. We're about a couple wins away, but we'll do as many fights as we can here today. We'll do 10 fights. And we'll do some hard edits here just so you guys don't have to wait around too much here. All right, first opponent here, we got Beta Prime from OBV. Going second, and yep, this is going to be our roster here. We'll go through the champion roster at the very end. But you can kind of see here, I don't really have too many champions. He's going Predator first, so we're going with our best DPS and our best support champion, Marius and Fabian. I'm going to be picking the same champions very, very often. He's going to give us free picks here on whatever we want. We're picking our best champions that we have. These four are pretty much our best gear champions. Also, I have about 10 or 12 champions geared really well to play live arena, or at least in the best possible builds for my account. Now, Volcanos is a little bit of a problem, a little bit. Donnie is going to be really, really strong here against Predator. Would it be so bad to leave the Volcanos here? I feel like without Garo, we're pretty safe. I don't know how to deal with this Volcanos really, really well. It's probably in 9-piece Mercurial. I think we take the chance here and we'll just leave the Volcanos in. All right, so it's Carnage versus the World here. Carnage would perform pretty well against this group. Let's see how well we're going to do. Carnage, I love this champion. It's amazing. Also comes with the speed aura, which is great. You get the lockout in, which is very good. All right, so everybody's in stone skin. Not really the best situation for us. Let's buff up here and let's debuff the Volcanos. Oh, we end up killing the Volcanos. I did not see if Marichka or Duchess resisted the lockout. Just thinking, what, cleanse or A1? Okay, we got the counter attack. No strips. Unfortunately, no lockout on the Duchess. No. Very hard for Predator to kill through the Neve and the Donatello here. So let's petrify. Okay, petrify. And we will spread his stuff. Yes, we need to reset to get back the healing. There we go. Got the healing back. Okay, so Marichka also resisted the Fabian. Interesting. My Fabian has decent accuracy, but still resisted. Heals Badman. Volcanos falls. Let's see if we can lock them out. Nope, still double resist. So these guys, yeah, really, really tough. Really, really tough. I wonder if, if we don't have increased accuracy, so that kind of sucks. Can we steal? Nope, we can't. Can we kill? Yes. Oh, we still can't kill. He's got his single target block revive. Nope, he's not going to use it. The double resist here is a little bit of a problem because Carnage can't land debuff. So this fight's going to go on a little bit longer. Yeah. Does he have sheep on anybody? That would swing it. Yeah, the Duchess with the sheep is a little bit scary. That would definitely swing the battle here if we got sheeped. We might eventually lose to this predator. He's got the block revive still. He's kind of softening us up here. Looking for the big AoE, I guess. Not gonna get it there. Nope. Crazy, 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 crazy. So minimum 850, probably 900 resistance on both of them. Crazy. This fight's gonna drag on a little bit. Think we can get the job done, but without the block revive, I mean, without the block passive, it's kind of weak because we're gonna get revived on, revived on, revived on a bunch. Unless we kill the Duchess right now, and we do. All right, now it's over. We got it now. Guys are locked out. Locked out and feared. Come on. Yep. All right. Not sure why he's still sticking around. The Predator is locked out. There you go. GG. A little bit longer than usual. 4 minutes here, just because of the double high resistance supports. Dragging it out a little bit. All right, next matchup. All right, he's going Fabian first. So in this case, usually if Fabian's taken, I just go with my 2 DPS. The other option is to go with the block damage and Marius. Sometimes I like to save the block damage a little bit later just because they can just kind of counter it better by picking the proper damage dealers to go through block damage. So I like to hide it a little bit. The placement of Neve is important because you want to pick her as high as possible so that her effects cover everybody behind her. But strategically for the picks, it's not, it's kind of give and take. You don't know exactly. In this case, we're probably gonna ban Solinar. Is just a huge problem. I'm gonna pick Glacea in this spot just to deal with the Fabian. We will still pick Donatello also, so we have 2 ways to deal with the lockout here. I kind of like having that kind of 2 ways. Donatello is just generally like a really good support champion. I would pick him anyways, even if I didn't have to deal with the lockout. But lockout usually it shows up. It shows up in every fight, pretty much 99% of the fights. All right, so that kind of sucks. So this guy's reading my mind here. Picks the Donatello. Yeah, that kind of sucks. What am I gonna do now? So I'm probably gonna pick a. Probably gonna pick. Probably gonna pick one of the revivers. I think probably Mavara or Hilvi. Mavara or Hilvi. Either one is okay. I'm gonna go with Hilvi here for the 6-star banner, and we will ban Solinar just because he is a problem. So we have to deal with this Garo, but a Garo that's protected by Theodosa is a problem. So let's see how well we can do here. Glacea will protect Hilvi based on the positioning from the lockout. If the lockout, protection is successful. Let's see if it is 50% chance. Either way, we still get a turn. We can still freeze them and stuff. Nope, no protection, unfortunately. We're gonna go for the hit, I think. Actually, forget the hit. We'll just go for the single A1. Yep, we got that. That's great. All right, so just double hit here. So now we have to deal with the provoked, the unkillable. Sorry, the unkillable Geralt. So it's a little bit of an issue. We could freeze him and stuff, but Donnie's here. It's a little bit of a pain. Don't really have a cleanse. Can't we steal some of this stuff? Maybe we can. Or we can freeze. Actually, freeze might be better. Yeah, let's freeze. Take off the stacks. And then we do get the block debuffs to protect us from fears and stuff, which is good. Okay, now can we steal some of his stuff? Not really. Looking for a freeze. Nope. I think he has a cleanse. No, he used the cleanse already. Got the reset. Donnie's going to protect the first death. Can we freeze again? Yes, we can. Only Donnie is protected from the crowd control because I guess he has resistance, right? But can we finish off this group here? No, we can't. Oh my god. This is bad, guys. This is bad. This is bad. My Marius not strong enough to kill off this group. Seems kind of weird. Maybe he doesn't have gear on, I feel like. Wonder if I have gear on them. Now I'm kind of concerned. No, they definitely have gear on. Definitely have gear on. Oh, starting to stabilize now. Yeah, and he can go through block damage, so not the best time for him to transform because he doesn't have the unkillable, but he's protected by Theodosia. The inability to remove the Mercurial stacks before the steals causing a bit of problems. I don't know if he did that on purpose or what, like to come in to petrify, but doing the A1 against Marius, like you're just going to get him to trigger the passive. I don't get it. Like we're in just such a bad spot right now. Really, really bad spot. Yep. Gonna be it. Let me just double check. I'm not sure if just want to make sure that our guys are geared up. So they are geared up. For some reason, like we were doing like so little damage against that team there. All right, so we're going first. First pick, I'm going to go with Marius most of the time. All right, so he's coming in with a Fabian Predator. This two picks show up pretty often. And usually the way I deal with them is I go Neve up front with the Carnage in the back. Carnage does pretty good against Predator usually. In this case, we're just going to go with the lockout protection. And then Donnie kind of doubles up as lockout protection and a little bit of predator protection also. Donnie's my most recent 6-star actually. So look at that 6-star Joan. Nice. This is a pretty tough squad here. This is a pretty tough squad. He has block revives everywhere. I think we're going to let the Fabian go, and then we're just going to go take out the Solinar. We could even take this out. Or even Joan. I mean, but I think Solinar is going to come out. That's probably okay. The Glycea. Like, he's going to lock us out. But Donnie's going to come in and reset everybody. And we do have Donnie speed tune, so he is faster than the rest, so everybody should be okay. Donnie does resist. There shouldn't be a Fabian that can go through our Donnie in terms of resist. Oh wow, this Joan is pretty quick. Unfortunately, I think some turn meter mastery probably gave Neve here the turn in advance. And why is my Donnie locked out? Joan have a lockout? That doesn't make too much sense, does it? Looks like Donnie's passive saved the Marius, but just too much offensive power here. Actually, I'm kind of confused why I got locked out, because it said that Donnie resisted, and Joan shouldn't have anything. Removes all debuffs. Revive. I mean, it's kind of strange. I'm not too sure. I don't imagine that Fabian locked us out. It did say resisted. Maybe you guys saw. Let me know in the comments below. But it did look kind of weird. All right, so he's going Predator with Carnage. That's okay. We do come in with Fabian. He's going to ban Fabian almost 100% of the time here. Our second damage dealer. So we haven't picked any damage dealer besides Carnage and Marius. Usually what we're going to do here is probably going to go with somebody like Ieyasu. Is really good against removing Mercurial stacks. He also has a block revive, which is really strong. So that's probably what I'm going to go with here. And this is probably going to be the lineup. In terms of bans, he has Mercurial stack removal here. He has the Queen of Hearts, which is super annoying. And I think we're probably going to remove the Queen of Hearts. Or Galathir, because he just doesn't have an opportunity to revive after we kill him. Let's remove Galathir, just so he doesn't have an opportunity to revive. And then we can just wipe his team in one hit. He probably will go first. He has the speed aura. And then he has the cut-in ability from the Queen of Hearts. So probably going to go first. Let's see who's going to pick, because he has to go through block damage if he's going first, which is not going to happen right now. Gets an extra turn, which is crazy. Luckily, we have the revive. We have the cleanse off, so that helps. So we get the first smack. There we go. Big smack. I want to get the kill here. Then we get a reset. Yeah, let's do that. I want to get the kill. Sometimes the ally protection is a little bit better though, because it funnels all the damage into Neve so that she can trigger the block damage. In this case, get 3 hits from the A1. Oh, it worked out anyways. Skills are already reset, so that's going to be it for him. Yeah, this worked out pretty well for us. He did get an extra turn with that Queen of Hearts. First, he went first with the ally attack, and then he went in with the strip. Fortunately, we went only 2 wins there in the first 5 fights, so can improve a little bit. All right, so he's going Fabian first, so we're going to come in here with our 2 damage dealers. All right, good candidate here for Neve. This is kind of one of the reasons why you like hide this champion, because If this champion's out front, he probably wouldn't pick Commodus, or maybe he picks somebody else. Commodus is really strong right now, especially in the proper gear, which is going to be 6-piece deflection. So going to be really, really strong. Um, in this case, I actually don't have anybody in Supersonic. That would be probably the best. Somebody in Supersonic. Mm, block debuffs. She has block debuffs. I guess we're gonna go with Glacea just so we can not be forced to ban the Fabian. Otherwise, we could have picked Freya for block debuffs, which could have been useful for the Commodus. Last pick should be Donnie. All right, and our last pick will be Donnie. Interesting, we got Armans and Bayek here. I think we leave Fabian and then we just ban Commodus. I mean, for him, he's probably going to ban Neve. It's just the one that makes sense. We have two good accuracy damage dealers, so we're not too worried about Bayek's passive, I think. I think we're just going to roll with this. Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, we have double lockout protection. So, like I said, Donnie should be able to resist basically any Fabian outside of like 950 accuracy Fabian. There we go. We get the resist. It's also a weak hit, but we do get the resist there. It's got 9-piece Mercurial Bayek. I mean, that's how I would probably build him too. We have less wands on our account or on our team, so only wand on Carnage. Yeah. There you go. There you go. All right, we got the reset going, so that worked out. Bayek's doing stuff. We do have a cleanse, which is going to be good. Gonna A2 Neve, I guess. No, no, no. You can't do that to Donnie. Can't do that to our Donnie. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Sifi sleep. Too powerful. Too powerful for this world. Fabian, just the A1 remaining. Bayek? I mean, he's in Mercurial. He's not going to be hitting super hard. Yeah, he's out. There's uphill battle for him at that point. All right, moving on. Simp Lord. Love it. Love it. Oh my, pretty stacked. Pretty stacked first two picks here. We got probably the best support champion and then the best lockout champion. We got Theodosa and Asabriel. Yeah, these are some pretty heavy hitting mythical champions, some of the best in the game. And interestingly, we see Varkos here. Varkos, very strong. He does bring the block revive, which is super scary. I mean, this is one of the strongest 5 champion teams I could bring, right? We got the 2 speed auras, which is what we want. We got, you know, our best support champions are here. Our best damage dealers are here. In this situation, I would be inclined to probably remove the lockout, and then we just play this fight like this. He's gonna remove Fabian. We're probably gonna go first, maybe. Maybe we don't have a banner. He has a banner, 5-star, so he'll probably go first. Maybe Hilby goes, but we'll see. We'll see how fast his guys are. But yeah, Varkos, interesting to see. We did clear 1325, so we did clear our mythical mats, but we'll still keep playing until the end of our token bag here. So we got 9-piece Mercurial, Stone Skin. All right. Okay, so nice. We at least killed one of them. That's pretty huge. Um, we're just gonna save the cleanse just in case we get frozen or something. Oh, that's nice. Get the kill and the reset here. That's huge. Two-turn Veil, unfortunately. He's going to revive, and then we're going to do the passives. Okay, so he doesn't go for a revive. He wants the unkillable revives. That's what he's looking for. Nope, he's not going for a revive. That might be a mistake. He's going for the revive now, I guess. Ooh, almost. I forget. He gets a 15% chance. He gets a 15% chance of happening with any ally, not just dark elves. So with dark elves, I think it's 25% chance of joining in. But yeah, Varco is very strong, very threatening. So, but we got the job done here. All right, let's move on to the next fight. All right, on to our next opponent here, Petuni. Petuni, gotcha, man. Let's go. We're going for double DPS right away. You picked Fabian first. All right, we got Predator showing up. A lot of times Predator does actually show up. So in this case, do we go with Glacea? This Fabian, maybe we can just ban. It's only 1 star too. I don't know. Seems pretty low accuracy, right? So we can probably deal with it with just Donnie. Galathier. Okay. We'll get rid of the Galathier. 6-star plus 1 Galathier. Probably get rid of that. Donnie can handle the Fabian. All right. So Donnie's going to come in. He's going to deal with both these lockouts. And our ban probably is Krutraxa. Krutraxa is going to give us all sorts of problems, especially with the Reviver there. So the other option is to just remove Galathier and then just try to deal with both of the damage dealers. It's one of these two. Like for me, it's one of these two. Kind of on the fence a little bit. Galathier, fine. All right, that's fine. This is all fine. Everything is fine. He's gonna go first. He's gonna lock us out. We're gonna reset. He's gonna have to lock us out twice. Here it comes. Oh, we're probably gonna kill the Fabian here with the A1 from Marius. Oh, and we're gonna kill Talena. Well, we're gonna kill him with this. And he's gonna die with this. And oh, I guess Telena's plus accuracy actually locked out our Donnie there, so that kind of sucks. Let's see what he's gonna do with the Pred. AoE probably is not gonna kill everybody. Gonna trigger the Neve first, I think. Yep, there we go. But the problem here is Krutraxa can definitely kill somebody. But we have Donnie here to protect the first kill. And only the A1 is going through block damage, I think. That sucks. It's a lot of sucks. Oh no! Really? Oh, we got a little lucky here with the little lucky with the block revive. Sorry, with the swift parry there. Not gonna get through, unfortunately. We just used swift parry. It's gonna be Donnie versus Predator. It's gonna be pretty impossible to win this. That kind of sucks. Unfortunately, we're not gonna win this one. Yeah. All right. GG. Yeah, I mean, the Talena lockout for 1 turn. with the increased accuracy was just enough to mess up the Donatello there. Whereas like the regular Fabian didn't have enough. Damn, that sucks. That sucks pretty bad. All right, now we know. All right, next fight. All right, so he's picking Marius first. So we're gonna go with Carnage and Fabian. All right, and we're gonna go with block damage, and let's go with Ieyasu here. He has a pretty strong A1 with the extra turn mechanic, so we could potentially go through some of this even when locked out. Looks like we're gonna lose the speed race, and then we're just gonna go with Donnie here. Who is our ban? That's gonna be the question, right? So I think we're going to have to ban the Crixia so that we can actually get a turn. But this is going to be pretty rough because he's going to go first. He's going to smash us. And if he has the Stormcaller Marius, we're going to be in trouble here. Yeah, he's just going to go for the face. He's going to go for it right now. He's going to take away our protection, go for it. But we might go first. You never know. We might go first. We got the bigger aura. We got a pretty fast Fabian. So maybe we go first. He does have Mavara though, so... But he took away the block damage buffs, so he's not going to get as many buffs. And he still goes first? Or maybe the Lammasu is just fast enough. Possible. That sucks. That sucks. How did the Lammasu go? I don't think the Mavara passive triggered, so no bonus for Lammasu. Well, let's see if we can land something here. We do land something. Can we go through the unkillable? We can't. Feels bad, man. Can't go through the unkillable. Kind of weird. You should just A1 to take away the stack and kill Carnage. A little bit interesting. A little bit difficult here. Hmm. I don't know. It's pretty close. Pretty close. Oh, the A1 is so strong. Can we do enough to kill off this Vestil? No, it's just too strong. And he actually kills himself too on on the magma shield. Oh, damn. Damn. Damn, we couldn't get this done, eh? I was really surprised that the Lammasu went first, actually. Really surprised. Ahead of our Fabian. Really surprised there. All right, this is going to be the last fight for this video. Definitely facing a lot more difficult competition after we reached 1320. I guess the only people that are left playing are like pretty serious players, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, definitely facing a lot more difficult players today, or at least it feels that way. Some close fights, but some of them, yeah, seemingly, I don't think we're overly outmatched. Pretty close fights. But we did learn a couple things here today. So Telena with the plus accuracy is actually really solid. Able to go through things like even like my resistance Donatello. So that's definitely something to look out for and maybe even build out myself, since I do have Telena waiting to be built. And she's definitely going to be built and she's definitely going to be used. So, all right. So Predator Mavara. I guess he's looking for a cut in, perhaps. All right. Let's go back with the Ayasu. Give him another shot here. He's actually he's actually pretty good. He's still really good. I like to pick him quite a bit. But let's see what we got to face here in terms of the last two supports. Interesting. He's going for the Talena lockout. Just gonna ban Mavara here, and then we'll just deal with the 3 damage dealers. Joan is technically like a support plus a damage dealer, so she's gonna ban Fabian, of course. Maybe not. Probably Fabian, most likely. Yep, that's fine. And yeah, we're most likely gonna get locked out. Maybe he doesn't have as much accuracy as the previous guy that was using Talena. So Donnie can reset, but let's see. Nope. It actually happened. It actually happened. So and no weak hits. So they did both of them didn't weak hit against Donnie, who's positive affinity, strong affinity, and both of them had enough accuracy to take him out. So a little annoyed, a little bit annoying is what it is. All right, can we kill this guy off with the A1? We can't. Again, a little annoying, and we're probably gonna lose everybody here. Uh little annoyed. A little bit annoying. All right, we got to go back in and get at least one more fight to get our 5-win chest. This is the first time I've gone under 5 wins in two token bags, so under 50% all season. So feels bad, man. Losing 2 fights. Oh, we lost 3 in a row. Great. We get a bot battle here. But basically, we lost 2 fights to Talena. So that's something to keep in mind, guys. Really, really strong performance there, at least in terms of us having and not a proper response, right? Donnie's just not enough. And our Donnie's, pretty strong, right? But he's not enough. Here, I mean, it's a bot, right? It should be a bot. We just pick kind of whatever. They always ban the first character. As long as they have an aura, that's who they ban. But yeah, I mean, this bot's starting off with the 6-star. Is this a bot? No, I'm kind of not sure. He might not be a bot. Okay, he might not be a bot. We gotta pick a damage dealer. Go through block damage. Here, let's go with Geralt. Sure, for fun. Why not? Geralt for fun. Last pick. Probably Donnie. And we will be banning. Guess we banned the lockout. Who is he banning? Avara? Okay. He goes first. He can debuff. Oh, I was gonna say he can debuff Neve here. Oh, maybe it is a bot. It's just this gameplay doesn't make any sense. Should be a bot, I think. Let me just double check. Yeah, it's a bot. It's kind of crazy that a bot would field that team though, with good blessings and everything. That's a pretty strong team. All right, so we got our chest here, so it is what it is. In terms of overall, we lost a percentage point. So we ended up the season with about 68% win rate. Didn't have the best session this session. Obviously, probably one of the worst sessions all season. Actually, it is the worst session all season. Lost against this guy. For some reason, my Marius just couldn't go through like this guy's Gero. I think the healing and stuff from his passive, but still, like it should be able to go through some of these guys, but it was quite difficult. This one, just too much firepower. I mean, as soon as he got a turn, we just like lost everything. Yeah, all his damage dealers. This one was pretty straightforward. This one was straightforward. This one was also straightforward. This one, we lost to the plus accuracy Telena. Lost to plus accuracy Telena. This one was close. We lost to the Vestil. For some reason, like we got outsped by this Lamasu, which is surprising because we have the stronger aura with Carnage, so +9 on the aura, and we have a 6-star blessing. I can't tell if this Lamasu has a 6-star banner. She's 6-star, but I thought she didn't have a banner. But maybe she did. Maybe the banner was no difference. But that means this Lamasu has to be like 470 plus. And then we lost to this guy because Telena has plus accuracy, locked us out, and then we just lost to 3 damage dealers hitting us. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, a little bit surprising, but it's totally fine. Not too crazy in terms of what happened. Actually, some of the opponents' teams are actually totally reasonable. They're not like overpowered teams or anything like that. Anyways, let's check out the champions that I used today. So I used Gira in the last fight. I don't think she attacked once in a so-so Mercurial build here. Pretty low damage, in my opinion, really low on the crit damage. We're using 5-star crit damage gloves, and we got a 5-star crit damage amulet. And for some reason, the crit damage is so low on this champion, but that's the best I got so far. And then we have a Donatello here in Stone Skin. He is 1035 resistance. Now, if I was running Chronophage, I would probably be able to deal with the Telena because the Chronophage protects me against the lockout. But usually with 1,000, usually I don't run Chronophage because with the resistance I have, not many Fabians can ever debuff me or lock me out. But plus accuracy with Telena, I probably have to go back to Chronophage just to deal with that. And 1,000 accuracy is probably not, 1,000 resistance is still not enough to deal with most Crixias. If you have like an 7 or 800 accuracy Crixia, you can probably still go through to Donatello here. So it's definitely not, too unreasonable. So I'll probably have to go back to Chronophage, at least deal with Telena. We have Neve here. That hasn't really changed in like forever. Build's just kind of the same. We did get a 6-star for her, I think, last month. Definitely worth it. I use her all the time. She's insane. And then we have my Marius. My Marius is my best damage dealer here. Very fast, decent damage, and yeah, decent accuracy. Carnage, also use them everywhere, is in Swift Parry and Stone Skin. It's not, not the newest in fashion build, but I don't have the best Mercurial gear for Demon Spawn, so I'm not going to swap them over for Mercurial. We do have a Mercurial Unreal here. It's pretty good. Not the best banner on him. He's running a resistance banner, so definitely room for improvement. Overall build has lots of room for improvement, but it kind of works. Fabian here, fastest champion on my account, just about 360, decent accuracy. Can't really get him too much faster. I think 362 is the fastest I have on him, or 363 or something. But I give up a bunch of accuracy, and I want to make sure I have tons of accuracy on him. Hilvi, don't really use her as often anymore. To be honest, the reviver slot I don't really use too often, and if I do need a reviver, it might be Mavara sometimes too. So I did take off some of her fastest gear and I started spreading around a little bit. She is running the Chrysalis. We do have Glisea here, very good champion. I use her quite a bit actually, just to help deal with lockouts. She doesn't need to be super fast. She wants decent accuracy. Stagnator here, and yeah, great champion. Good wave to deal with the lockout stuff, and that's about it. So we used only 9 champions. Gero I don't even count. So basically we only used 8 champions the entire fight, all those fights. 3 damage dealers and 5 supports. So I usually don't deviate too much from that. Like if you look at the arena builds, so these are all the live arena champions I have kind of categorized as live arena. I don't use a lot of these champions at all. Like for example, Galus here. I kind of prefer Garo over Galus if I needed a block damage destroyer. I mean, he's in good gear, Galus. But yeah, either of them I would probably, yeah, for block damage stuff. Sifi I don't really use that often. I find she's just too squishy, just gets like destroyed. Hilvi, she's fine with the 9-piece Mercurial. Arima I don't really use. Leo I don't really use. Ophiron definitely can't be used. Edward I actually kind of like and use once in a while. He's decent. I do like him. AoE for Mercurial removal, and then he has the go through stone skin block damage, single target kill, and he is geared to play. He's geared to play decent. Freya, I don't really use too often. Armaz never use. And Cora's not even geared. Maria is also another champion I use relatively frequently. So she and kind of Edward kind of sneak into that 4th damage dealer spot that I have. So I do use Maria with some frequency, and she's quite decent. And then lastly, I do use Mavara once in a while, and she's built to play. But yeah, I would like her with more resistance, at least like 300 more resistance. But my gear is just not. I can't make a good resistance build without losing like 100 speed or something. So I'm not going to bother with that. Anyways, guys, so that's going to be it for this video. Another live arena season in the books. I have no idea how many seasons it's been. It's probably been at least a year of live arena seasons so far. Obviously, we're chasing for those live arena relics. I don't think I have a single live arena relic. Yes, I do not. I don't have the prototype taupe, and I don't have the death dealer. I mean, it's possible that I crafted, maybe a heart or something from it, but I don't remember. And yeah, I've basically reached 1320 for the 100 relics every single season. But yeah, it is what it is. It's just kind of something for fun. Not putting too much stock into like grinding out the mythical mats, but live arena to me is still fun. It's kind of the only PvP format in the game that's kind of worth playing, I think. Like tag teams, just nothing, and then classic arena. I can never participate in platinum at this point because the platinum reset right now. Previously, it was like 2 or 3 a.m. on a Sunday, and now it's like lunchtime on a Sunday, and there's no way I can participate at that hour on a Sunday. So not even going to bother with that. Anyways, another season in the books. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about the fight. Not the best fight record today, but yeah, you guys let me know how well I did. Let me know how your season's going. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the fights. Thanks for watching until the end, guys. Appreciate your time. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.